guys, it's Sarah from Losing It for Me 42 with my week 25 update. Today is April 20th, 2017. This is coming into a day late because it is Thursday and I usually update on Wednesdays. But I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 26, 2016. My high weight was 389 and that was in April of 2016. My surgery weight was 324. I came at you last week at 264 even, and this week I am 263.4. Yes, 4. This is 0.6 pound loss. I know that. So yeah, this week has not been the best week. I have had a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. If you can't tell, I'm all dressed up today. I have an interview for a job I spoke about a long time ago that I applied for. They delayed the interviews and now suddenly are rushing the interviews. So I got like a day's notice. Like, are you available for an interview? Sure. So, yeah, I'm all dressed up for that. That's one of the anxiety things that I have been going on. Taxes were another anxiety thing, and just anxiety in general, because, anxiety doesn't really need a cause. So, yeah, I'm very anxious, and my anxiety is not always like, run away and hide. My anxiety a lot of the times is get angry and confrontational. So like, your two stress responses is fight or flight. Sometimes I choose fight. Not on purpose, but I do. So that's made this week really interesting. I had an absolute freak out on Saturday, which led to bad eating as a coping mechanism, and yeah, it was just, it did not go well. So I was all over the scale this week. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, it's Losing It for Me 42, all underscores. I posted the chart of my weekly, of my daily weigh-ins, and I was up to 366 plus, literally the day before my weigh-in. So I was prepared for a giant gain, but it came off. I've just been all over the health-wise, I've been all over the place. I went to my new pain doctor, and she gave me the results of the MRI, and she came in and she's like, "So I hear you've been in a bit of pain," and I was like, and I honest to God, was waiting for her to say, "Well, there's no reason for that pain, so we don't know what's wrong with you," and that's not what happened, which I guess is a good thing. But she looked at me and she was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why, and we're about to talk about them." I was like, "Okay, a lot. I wasn't expecting a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. I have 3 herniated discs, a bulging disc, and a tear in one of my discs. Yeah. So she's actually surprised I'm not in more pain. And I said, before I started losing weight, I had a lot less mobility. Things were really, I would have a lot more numbness, a lot more, basically from the sound of it, the disc was compressing a nerve a lot more than it is now. And she's like, "You really," it's called look at the stop sign, buddy. I know, it's the same point every video. Sorry guys. They never look. Because they have to look up a hill. And I'm like, I'm coming down the hill. Look. And I have the right of way, and they have to stop. Anyway. So, yeah. My back is pretty messed up. Some of them are a little bit less than others, but the one in my lower back, which is the one that hurts me the most, is really messed up. I was like, is there anything I should do, or shouldn't do to, make sure I don't injure myself more? And she's like, yeah, don't lift more than like 20 pounds. And I looked at her, I was like, I do that on a regular basis. Like, I work out a lot. And she was like, oh, in that case, just stop when it hurts. Like, if it hurts, just don't do it. I was like, okay. So she's like, normal activity shouldn't bother it. I should be very careful when lifting things from the floor. She basically said, like, no, what is it? CrossFit for me. She basically said, like, my normal, workouts should be fine, but I just have to be very careful when I'm lifting, when I'm bending. Which I don't tend to do because I can't really bend very well, like, forward because of my back. So, yay for a diagnosis. Boo for it being that bad. I did not expect it to be that bad. I expected it to, be a little, like, oh, you just have inflammation, like, yeah, no, not so good. So, there was that this week. There's a lot of stuff, like, up in the air at work that's just hanging, and I don't do well with things that hang over you, like unresolved things. I'm not very good with that. And so that's been causing a lot of, like, stress and anxiety. And I'm trying to deal with that. And it's just been kind of a mess. I did realize that, like, I'm very emotional now, post-op. And I don't think it's really the post-op part of it that's causing the emotionality. Emotions? There we go. I'm tired. I'm tired all the time, guys. But something that Liz from Finding Elizabeth had talked about in one of her recent videos was, feeling all the feelings. And I honestly feel that. When I had surgery, like, before I had surgery, I was very, like, numb. I didn't really feel things. I had kind of a volcano-y burning rage at the bottom that just simmered all the time, but it wasn't active. It was just there. But in general, I was just numb. Didn't really feel happy, didn't really feel sad, just kind of numb. And now I kind of feel happy and feel sad, and it kind of makes me a little manic. Or a little bipolar. Like, I'm up, I'm down, I'm all over the board. And I didn't really think, like, at first I've always, like, gone, oh, well, it's just, the hormones. Well, yeah, at first it was, because I used to cry all the time for no reason, post-op. And that kind of simmered down and kind of left me where I am now, where my emotions do run really high. And they're not really deep in me. They're just on the surface, bubbling around and exploding at random times. So some days I'm really happy, and then I'm really sad, and then I'm really angry, and then I'm really happy, and I don't know. It's just all over the place. It's just all over the place. So I'm trying to be... Sorry for the yawns, guys. You would not believe that I got 9 hours of sleep last night. No, wouldn't believe it. I'm freaking exhausted. I had 9 hours of sleep the past 2 nights because I have skipped the gym the past 2 nights. And let me tell you, I'm still exhausted. Oh! I'll get back to exhausted. Where was I? I don't want to get too off on a tangent. Feeling all the feels. So yeah, I'm trying to be more mindful of how I'm feeling, why I'm feeling, and, like, do I need to be feeling this right now? Not stuffing it down, but just, going, okay, we will deal with instead of, at work, crying. No need to cry at work. You don't want to be that person. So, yeah, dealing with that. Exhaustion. So the medication that my doctor wants to put me on to help with my back pain is a nerve blocking pain. Nerve pain blocker with nerve blocker. Something like that. She says it's going to make you foggy and tired and exhausted. And I was like, I'm already foggy, tired, and exhausted. So be prepared for the next couple weeks to a month of adjusting the medication, or months of tired, exhausted, foggy Sarah. Yay! You thought it was bad with my fibro. It's about to get a lot worse. I didn't take it yet because, I didn't pick it up yet either, because I had my interview today and I didn't want to be tired and foggy and disoriented for my video, or for my interview and my video. So, yeah. That'll be a fun ride when I start it. But overall, things are kind of okay. A lot of the things that have been hanging in the air are coming to conclusions, which are kind of nice, and that I hope will help with the anxiety, because I'm fucking going crazy. It's just crazy. I still kind of have to decide what I want to do with my life, and that's... If anyone's ever faced moments in which you had to decide what you want to do with your life, it's not easy. I'm really having a lot of, where do I want to see myself? I really was very comfortable in some ways, and other ways not at all, with how I saw my life. And seriously, guys, I'm sorry. And now I'm like, I really need to evaluate exactly what kind of life I want, where I want it to go, and how I want it to function. Part of that is still in the weight loss, and part of that is spurred by the weight loss. It's like the weight loss has changed how... can I drink coffee and not get it all over my outfit? I drink coffee every day and not get it on my outfit, but the one day that I wear something nice is the one day I'm going to get coffee all over my outfit. I brought backups, but they're not as nice. But in general, I just have to figure out, the weight loss has definitely changed how I live in some ways. Not fully because of my back. My back still limits me. But apparently there's a reason why my back limits me. Several of reasons why. And I'm just trying to figure out where I go from here. I want, now that it's spring and the weather's better, you can't tell it today because it's all rainy and kind of cold because it's 50 degrees and it's been 80 degrees for a while now. And I totally forgot mascara today because, that had to happen. Something I had to forget. But, yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out, now that it's spring, I want to add new things into my daily life. And I just have to get to the point where, I can do that. And it's been really nice. Spring is definitely helping feel better. I'm not quite sure I have seasonal affective disorder or anything like that. I just, I think like most people, the sun goes away and you get sad. You physically don't get enough vitamin D. Oh, yeah, vitamin D. The thing I don't get any of. That, I will say, if this is your first time following me, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at giving overall what's going on. but I am vitamin D and B1 deficient, and I have to take a megadose pill of vitamin D on a weekly basis to kind of get my vitamin D back up, to see if that works to get my vitamin D back up. I'm starting to take them, and I know I only take one megadose a week, but like I don't feel different. Like everyone's like, oh, that's probably why you're tired. I'm like, I don't. I'm taking B1. I'm taking vitamin D. I don't feel less tired, people. And honestly, I'm pretty sure all of my exhaustion tiredness is fibro. It's what I've always lumped it in there because, you know, that's what it does. So it's very hard for me because I just go, yeah, it's fibro. So like, ain't nothing you can do. Just keep going. Push through it. Because if I don't push through what the fibro gives me, I'll never do anything. Anything. And the less you do, the more fibro wins. It's kind of the hard part. Like the more active you are, the less fibro affects you. And that's kind of the catch-22 of fibro. Is fibro makes you feel like shit, so you don't do anything, so that fibro can make you feel like more shit. I personally have always just pushed through it and just gone like, nope. And it does help. I get flares a lot less, but I get a lot of like these underlying symptoms. I get a lot of exhaustion, and fogginess from it more than I get pain. God, fibro pain's the worst. Because there ain't nothing that does anything for fibro pain, because it's just your nerve endings going, hi, how you doing? Let's go. It's like, no, that's not. Yeah, so I get a lot more tired, exhausted, and foggy brain. I'm going to try to shake off foggy brain as much as I can today and try to really focus through it, because I have an interview that I need to do, and then I'm going out in the field, and that will be lovely. I've really looked forward to that. That's actually the thing I'm most excited about today. Not so much the interview, just going out to the field and doing stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. And they were like, well, we can delay it. I'm like, no, we're not delaying it. We keep delaying it. We're not delaying it. We're doing it. Because I've been looking forward to it for a long time. So, yeah, this will be an interesting day. And the rain is not helping. Not helping. Making me sleepier. Which rain always does. So, that's my update for this week. Sorry guys, it's a little bit rambly, but you got to see me in a pretty outfit, so isn't that nice? Wish me luck. By the time you see this, it'll be over, but still, wish me luck. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day.